go! Woo!
Good evening. My name is Prabhas KC, and I am the senior class president. It still feels surreal to say. I am truly honored to represent this talented, determined, and diverse graduating class. A lot of people have been asking me, am I worried? Am I sad? Am I nervous? Am I prepared? Of course not. First of all, to all of my classmates, I gotta say, wow, we made it. Graduation. Take a minute to take all this in. This is it, the last real moment of high school. The last time all 300 of us sit underneath the same roof together. Look at that diploma, we really made it. At times it felt impossible. Sitting through biology, checking on your phone for what jobs don't require science. Sitting in math class, asking yourself, how important is math really? But we made it by not giving up. Because the journey to this day has not been easy. Personally, I can't imagine how many families were completely broken apart when they found out that Moodle had now been ditched in an effort to use Google Classrooms. And I can't imagine how worse they felt when they realized that Power School Learning is the new replacement. I heard the stories firsthand when the economy turned for the worse. Cookie prices doubled, leaving students to question if they should save up for college or get another chocolate chip cookie. Life has its obstacles. The class of 2018 did not make it here alone. We were blessed with an amazing staff at this school. We owe thanks to the teachers who put their students' needs ahead of their own. In a society, yeah, we can clap for it. In a society where it feels like students are sometimes there just to be recorded and put as numbers and data, a friendship between peer and mentor really helped us get through high school. A thank you to the chaperones who gave up their Friday and Saturday nights to help out with school dances, school trips, and school events. A thank you to the best security guards in Connecticut. To the math tutors for never giving up on us, even when we didn't understand why the alphabet had to be in math. A thank you to our librarians for always giving us seniors that big, warm, loving smile right before they kicked us out. We owe thanks to the teachers who helped many of us seniors get through the hardest tasks in life. The senior project, the college essays, the kite runner. I know us seniors, we probably weren't the easiest to teach, given that senioritis kicked in probably, well, what month is it? June? So I'd say that it kicked in about 1, maybe 2, 3. You know what, I'd say that senioritis kicked in 4 years ago. Well, as I mentioned, it wasn't an easy path to get here. This day, whether you're at EO for all 4 years, or only a few, you've got to admit, there were some ups and downs, some struggles. You might have lost some important people in your life. You might even lost yourself at times. And there were times where you were so close to giving up that you didn't. And sometimes you hit rock bottom, or so you thought, because life has a funnier way of sinking you lower than you ever thought you'd go. But by not giving up, you eventually got back on your feet, and that's the way life goes. And obviously, you can't take this life for granted. No moment is promised. Today wasn't promised, tomorrow's not promised, the next breath isn't even promised. Never take this for granted. But more importantly, embrace all the struggles you faced in life. It's uncommon to hear, but embracing hardships gives you a new lens in your own life. Because you all have overcome so much. And think about that. Think about a time when you struggled in high school. I'm talking about a real struggle, like trying to finish the senior project the night it was due, or the morning of. We all overcame struggles, and be grateful. For your struggle, there's always someone going through something worse. As the poet J. Cole once said, quote, "Don't be sleeping on your level, there's beauty in the struggle. No such thing as a life that's better than yours." And then when platinum with no features, that's just crazy. But You may think that there's always someone doing better than you, and that might be true, but there's always someone doing worse, and there's no one in this entire world that can be you. Embrace the low points in life and think about them when you're doing bigger things. Like I said, we didn't get here all alone. We all owe things to people who have stayed in our lives, supporting us. Myself, I owe personal shout-outs to so many people that would take me the whole night to name those who have helped me succeed in high school. So here we go. Honestly. Well, I gotta thank people like my childhood friends, Joe Lemire and Ryan Garrett, people from middle school like Emerson Phelps and Jack Newman, the Lawton sisters for helping me find the reasonable approach to things in life, or like Nick Parker and Liam Parcell for making me look like the smartest kid in English. We all have friends who have made these past 4 years easy. Whether they were students or faculty, I have to thank someone, Tom Pelletier, for helping me take away the positives from tough situations. Whenever I was going through something tough, whether it's sports-related, school, anything, I would talk to that man over there. He gave me great advice. I owe a lot to Tom Pelletier. I also owe, I have to thank a few other people, like Christian Mumley for, just hyping me up so I could give this speech. And to all those people in my study halls and third lunch in the library for looking out for me. I'd have to thank my class advisors, my class officers. There's so many people I owe things to. We all do. Whether it's people from elementary school or middle school, people who we can talk to and share past memories with. We all have people who have rooted up for us to succeed. People we trust, whether it's friends, teachers, family, or even yourself. But there are 3 people who I have to thank right now. And that's my family. My parents came over from Nepal in 1997. They hardly knew any English, but worked as hard as they could. Both of you taught me what it means to work hard, to enjoy the short life, and to put others' needs ahead of mine. As my father once said, that's what life's about, making people happy. To my older brother, he taught me a lot about life at a young age and motivated me to overcome any obstacles. I love you all. You beat the odds and made a successful life in a foreign country. I'm sure you all have loved ones who have helped you like mine have, so make sure you thank them to me. And finally, I want to talk about something very important. Nowadays, there's a rising pressure on kids and young adults to succeed at an early age. We often see people our age and younger become famous and successful through social media and the internet. Think about that kid yodeling in a Walmart. He made it big because of a Facebook video. You can record your daily life and put it on YouTube, and there's a slim chance you become worldwide famous. All at an early age. But even stepping away from social media, I learned that we were often taught what to do to succeed traditionally, but we quite never learn what to do when we fail. I know people in this room who thought they would be attending different colleges because all signs pointed at it. And they were crushed when they didn't get in, left to ask themselves, now what? We've all faced rejection, whether it's from a friend or a college or a job. It hurts when you want something badly and get rejected. Most times, young people don't know what to do when they, quote, fail. There's a stigma on failing, and not reaching your goal right away, as if you don't get something right away, you can never get it at all. Well, my advice to you all is to never give up. Saturday Night Live's Leslie Jones once said this about following your dreams. Quote, you can achieve your dreams at any age. Did you know that Harrison Ford at the age 30 was still a carpenter? Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. Jones continues to say, all I'm saying is you young people are running around here trying to be something when you don't even know who you are yet. Did you know that Oprah got fired at 23? Imagine firing Oprah. Was that a mistake? Nah, she wasn't Oprah yet. She was just some 23-year-old kid that had to be fired so she can become Oprah. She had to be fired so she could start handing out cars for free. That's crazy. That's inspiration. Jones ends the quote by saying, sometimes you have to fail to succeed. And that's very true. I'm not saying stop working hard. I'm saying don't be worried if you encounter some failures on your path to success. Sometimes I feel like I failed more times than I succeeded in high school. And I know I've succeeded more times, but I remember more from failure than I'll ever do from succeeding. Like, why do we call them failures? Most of the time, they're just opportunities for growth. The only failure is giving up, because then you can truly not succeed. Oftentimes, we just encounter setbacks. Think about it this way. When you first learned how to ride a bike, for some of us it was when we were 5. You know, when we first learned how to ride that bike. For me it was yesterday. But every time you fall, it's not a failure. Every time you fall, it's just a setback. You only fail when you give up, curse the bike out, and you stop trying. That's when you fail. When you give up, you lose the chance of ever succeeding. But when you keep going on, you can still succeed. I felt like a failure not so long ago. December 6th, when I was cut from the basketball team, I felt so low. Here I was a senior, standing at the locker room floor, asking myself how I failed at something I'd been playing since I was 5 years old. That felt like a punch in the gut. I was miserable, but it was my friends, my family, teachers like Mr. Walsh and myself who reminded me that this is just a setback. Don't give up on yourself so easily. And they were right. It was hard to let go. A lot of nights listening to Drake and stuff, but you know what? It wasn't easy. But life showed me a whole new world once I got back up and focused. Remember, don't give up when the times get rough. Keep fighting for what you want and what you love. Don't be crushed over a minor setback. Get back up on that bike and keep going. Prove people wrong. Get past those brick walls. Don't think you're alone either. I know this is the last time all 300 of us sit in the same building, but it doesn't mean we're all going completely separate ways. Reach out to people when you need help. Don't bottle up your emotions. So many people in this room will try and help you to the best ability they can. We're all just one text message away. And don't be worried if you don't succeed right away. Just because people are finding success earlier than you doesn't mean anything. You might get setbacks so many times before you truly succeed. But as long as you don't give up, you're still in the race to succeed. And when you do, that will be such a great feeling. All the struggle, the hard work, countless hours, the Drake songs, they'll eventually pay off. Take those setbacks and keep moving forward. Don't be worried about your peak. That's another thing people talk about a lot. Peak. Mount Everest, we all know Mount Everest. The literal peak of the world, man, that can't be climbed in one day. You can't reach your short peak in a short amount of time. There are base camps set up along the way for you to stop and rest. These base camps serve as a reminder for how far you've come and how much further you have to go. Compare these base camps to the milestones in your life. Today you're at a base camp. Look back and see high school. Look forward and you kind of see an unclear future. But you're climbing up steadily. And sure, you might get set back, you might fall, but as long as you don't give up, you reach closer to success. You and only you define your success. No one else can tell you what it means to succeed. Does it mean to succeed to you by having a 4.0 GPA? Walk on, you know? Does it mean to succeed if you have a humbling 2.9? I'd say so. Listen, I can't tell you what it means to succeed. You define it yourself. Take the small victories along the way, my fellow classmates, because life is just beginning. Just remember, a minor setback always leads to a major comeback as long as you don't quit. To quote my good friend, Gabe Mindek, quote, "You have to go through some sort of hardship to get anywhere in this life. Keep pushing, keep your head up. There's no limit to how big of an impact you can leave as long as you don't give up." And finally, to quote the famous, worldwide known, and highly acclaimed poet, Post Malone. Class of 2018, congratulations. Woo! That's my boy! All right, one more thing for us graduating. You gotta move your tassel to the left. Mine's stuck, but just move it to the left, all right? Congratulations, everybody.